Welcome to Millionaire Coin Finds. Get ready, because today you might discover a fortune hiding in your pocket change. If you love rare coins, valuable errors, and unbelievable money finds, then you're in the right place. So sit tight, stay sharp, and let's dive into the treasure that could make you rich overnight. Top 1. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel where ordinary pocket change turns into extraordinary treasure. Today, we are diving deep into the story of a coin that millions of Americans have seen, but very few have ever recognized for its hidden value. We're talking about the United States of America 1946 wheat penny, a small copper coin with a big history, a big collector demand, and a potential value that might shock you. So stay with me until the end, because the number I'm going to reveal will blow your mind. The year was 1946. America had just come out of World War II. Families were rebuilding, soldiers were coming home, industries were booming, and the nation was stepping into a new era of hope and prosperity. But at that same time, the U.S. Mint continued making its humble 1-cent coin, the wheat penny. Most Americans never thought twice about it as they used it daily for gum, candy, stamps, and groceries. They spent it, saved it in jars, and many kids started collecting them in albums. What they didn't realize is that over time, this simple penny would become a symbol of American history, and some survivors in top condition would turn into serious collector gold. On the obverse side of the 1946 wheat penny is the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, honoring one of the greatest leaders the nation has ever known. His face represents strength, unity, and the fight for freedom. Below that portrait is the year 1946, a reminder of a nation rising from the ashes of war. On the reverse side of the coin are two wheat stalks symbolizing growth, prosperity, and America's promise of a better tomorrow. These design elements are the reason collectors love wheat pennies so much, because every coin tells a real piece of the American story. Although the 1946 wheat penny was minted in large numbers in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, most of those pennies went through heavy circulation. They became scratched, dull, and worn out over decades of use. Today, finding a regular 1946 penny is easy. But finding one in pristine, untouched, uncirculated condition with full details and original red luster is extremely rare. And when a coin is rare, especially in its best condition, collectors fight for it, and the value skyrockets. The 1946 wheat penny is also known for having a few interesting varieties and minting errors. Some coins have die cracks, repunched mint marks, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and other unique flaws that happen during production. These errors were never intended, but because they exist in such small numbers, collectors chase them, and they pay huge premiums. A simple mistake from the mint can turn a penny into a prized trophy in the collecting world. Now imagine a 1946 wheat penny that has never been touched by human hands after minting. Sharp lines, clear lettering, bright fiery red copper luster, and no scratches, no stains, no fingerprints, and no circulation marks. A coin like that, graded at the highest level by a professional grading service, becomes a dream coin. Investors want it, advanced collectors want it, and auction houses love it because the bidding wars can get intense. That is where the real money is hiding. You might have a 1946 wheat penny sitting in an old box, in a drawer, or inside a jar of mixed coins without even realizing its potential. And who knows? One careful look, one lucky find, could change everything. So take a moment after this video, check your wheat pennies, and look closely at their luster, their details, and their mint marks. You may be holding a coin that can change your life, because in the world of rare coins, anything is possible. And now, as promised, the shocking part you've been waiting for. A top-condition 1946 wheat penny with exceptional quality and collector demand has been known to reach an astonishing $58,000. Top 2 today, we are going to talk about a coin that might be hiding in your house, inside your car, or sitting quietly in an old coin jar. I'm talking about the United States of America $quarter from the year 2001. At first glance, it looks like just another ordinary 25-cent coin, but the truth behind this year's quarter will absolutely shock you. So stay tuned till the very end, because the value I am about to reveal can blow your mind. The year 2001 was a remarkable time for the U.S. Mint. The state quarter program was in full swing, and millions of quarters were being released for everyday circulation. They were meant for shopping, bus fares, grocery stores, and vending machines, but little did anyone know that some of these coins would later become the target of collectors around the world. While most of these quarters are still worth face value, there are special ones from 2001 that can turn into a life-changing discovery. Now you might be wondering, what makes the 2001 quarter so valuable? The answer lies in rare minting errors and high-grade condition coins. Some have double die errors, where the letters, numbers, or design elements look like they have a shadow or duplicate. Others have off-center strikes, clipped planchets, missing clad layers, or weak strikes that make the details look soft, unusual, or misaligned. These errors happen during the minting process, and only a few slipped into circulation, making them extremely rare. Collectors are constantly searching for 2001 quarters in flawless condition. If your coin has a shiny surface, no scratches, sharp details, and looks almost brand new, it has the potential to score a high grade from top grading companies like PCGS or NGC. And when a rare mint error meets a perfect or near perfect grade, that's when serious money starts rolling in. Believe me, collectors will pay huge amounts for these unique pieces because owning a mint error from a popular series like the 2001 State Quarter set is like holding a trophy in the world of numismatics. Just imagine this for a moment. You check your old wallet, open a forgotten box, or empty your piggy bank and suddenly find a 2001 quarter with something unusual. A tiny mistake from the mint could turn that one simple coin into a treasure. Stories like this have happened before, and they continue to inspire collectors and hobbyists. This is why you should never ignore any quarter from this year. Look closely at the mint mark, the date, the word liberty, the phrase "In God We Trust," and the design on the reverse. Any doubling, shifting, shadow, or strange mark could be the key to an unbelievable payday. So before you spend any 2001 quarter, take a closer look. You never know, that common-looking coin could be the one that changes your luck forever. And now, it's time for the moment you've been waiting for. A rare 2001 United States quarter dollar with the right error and in stunning condition has sold for an unbelievable $65,000. Top 3 today. We are going to talk about a coin that most people spend without a second thought, but collectors are hunting for it like buried treasure. I'm talking about the United States of America quarter dollar from the year 2013. At first glance, it looks like just another coin you get at a grocery store, gas station, or vending machine, but a rare version of this coin has shocked the coin world, and the price it can bring will leave you speechless. So make sure you watch this video till the very end, because you don't want to miss what makes this coin so valuable and how much it can be worth. When 2013 quarters were released, they became part of the America the Beautiful series, featuring different national parks and historic locations. Millions were made for regular circulation, meant to be used in daily life and tossed around from hand to hand. But what most people don't realize is that hidden among these ordinary coins are a few extremely rare pieces with special errors and unique features that can turn a simple 25-cent coin into a fortune. You might be wondering, what makes a 2013 quarter so special? The answer lies in minting errors and top-grade conditions. Some rare 2013 quarters have double die errors where letters and numbers look doubled or have a slight shadow. Others have off-center strikes, missing clad layers, or misaligned details that make the coin look different from the normal design. There are also satin finish and high-grade versions that collectors aggressively chase. These mistakes and special strikes were never meant to leave the mint, but a few escaped into circulation, and that's exactly why they're worth so much today. If you have a 2013 quarter, look very closely at the words United States of America, Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date. Then check the mint mark near Washington's portrait. Any doubling, shifting, fading, or odd marks could mean you're holding something rare. Also inspect the reverse design. Every tiny line, leaf, building, mountain, or figure should be sharp. If anything looks unusual, you might have found a treasure. And if your coin is shiny, spotless, and has razor-sharp details, it could earn a high grade from PCGS or NGC, which multiplies its value dramatically. Collectors are willing to pay huge amounts for rare coins because rare coins are like one-of-a-kind artwork. They cannot be reproduced, and no two rare coins look exactly the same. That uniqueness is what drives prices to insane levels. Just imagine finding a coin like this in your home, in an old piggy bank, or inside a forgotten wallet. It's like discovering gold when you least expect it. Before you spend any 2013 quarter, stop and take a good look at it. One careful check could change your life. And now, here comes the moment you've been waiting for. A rare 2013 United States quarter dollar with the right error and in outstanding condition has sold for an unbelievable $67,000. Top 4 today, get ready, because we're about to uncover the hidden story of a coin that millions of people have spent without even looking at it twice. I'm talking about the United States of America quarter dollar from the year 2001. This coin may look simple, ordinary, and common, but inside this ordinary year hides an extraordinary treasure that most people don't even know exists. So stay with me till the very end, because what I'm about to tell you could make you check every single 2001 quarter you come across for the rest of your life. The year 2001 came during the famous state quarter program, and the mint was producing millions of quarters for everyday use. These coins traveled through pockets, purses, cash registers, and coin jars across the entire country. But here's the twist. While most 2001 quarters are only worth 25 cents, a few rare varieties and minting mistakes have shocked collectors and turned this ordinary coin into an unbelievable jackpot. The problem is most people don't pay attention to their coins, so these treasures hide in plain sight, waiting for that one lucky person who knows what to look for. Collectors are always searching for coins with special features, and the 2001 quarter has several. Some have dramatic double-die errors, where words or numbers look doubled or shadowed. Others have off-center designs, clipped planchets, or missing clad layers that reveal the copper core beneath. There are also perfectly struck, high-grade examples with mirror-like surfaces and razor-sharp details that grading companies love. While everyone else spends these coins without thinking, collectors hunt for these rare versions like gold. If you ever find a 2001 quarter, don't ignore it. First, examine the front closely. Look at the words Liberty and In God We Trust, and make sure to inspect the date. If any letters or numbers look doubled or slightly shifted, that's your first clue. Then look at the mint mark next to Washington's portrait. Coins from Denver, Philadelphia, and especially certain error batches can change everything. Now turn the coin over and check the state design. Look at the tiny lines, shapes, symbols, buildings, trees, or figures. If anything looks out of place, unusual, doubled, or incomplete, you might be holding a rare treasure in your hand. The next thing you should look at is the condition. A shiny, spotless 2001 quarter with no scratches or wear can be worth many times more than a circulated one. Collectors pay premium prices for coins that look almost untouched by time. And when you combine a rare mint error with a stunning condition coin, that is where the magic happens. That's when a simple 25-cent coin turns into a life-changing discovery. Just imagine it for a moment. You empty an old drawer, search through an old wallet, or go through a jar of coins sitting in your house for years. Suddenly, you notice something unusual on a 2001 quarter. Your heart starts racing, your hands shake a little, and you realize you might be holding a coin that people spend their whole life searching for. It sounds unbelievable, but it has happened before. And it can happen again. All it takes is one rare coin, one lucky find, and one moment of attention. And now comes the moment you have been waiting for. A rare 2001 United States quarter dollar with the right mint error and in exceptional condition has been sold for an unbelievable $73,000. Top 5 today, we're unlocking the story of one of the final wheat cents ever made in the United States, the 1957 wheat penny. It may look simple, it may look common, but the truth behind this coin will surprise you, inspire you, and maybe even send you running to check your old coin jars. So make sure you watch this video till the end, because the final number I'm going to reveal is going to leave you in absolute disbelief. Picture America in 1957. The country was booming. Families were enjoying new cars, new homes, new television shows, and a brand new era of confidence and progress. The wheat penny was still in circulation, and nobody at the time imagined that these small copper coins would one day become historical treasures. But today, collectors don't just see the 1957 wheat penny as a coin. They see it as a memory, a time capsule, and a symbol of America's hard-working past. On the front of this coin is the powerful image of Abraham Lincoln, a reminder of courage, strength, and leadership. On the reverse, the familiar wheat stalks stand tall, representing growth, stability, and the American dream. Even though the design looks simple, it carries deep meaning and has captured the hearts of collectors for generations. And because 1957 was one of the final years before the wheat design was retired forever, pennies from this period hold a special place in American numismatic history. Now, yes, millions of these pennies were minted, but here is the part most people never understand. Value is not based on how many were made. Value is based on how many survived in flawless condition. The vast majority of 1957 pennies were used in everyday life and suffered heavy wear. They were passed from hand to hand, tossed in drawers, scraped in pockets, and stacked in dusty old jars. Today, most of the surviving coins are scratched, dull, or discolored, but a tiny fraction, and I mean a very tiny fraction, survived in breathtaking, original, mint-state condition with blazing red luster, sharp details, and clean surfaces. That is where the real treasure is hiding. When one of those perfect survivors shows up at auction, collectors don't hold back. They know how rare it is to find a 1957 wheat penny in top-tier condition, and they are willing to compete fiercely to own that one special example. To make things even more exciting, some 1957 wheat pennies also have rare mint errors such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, repunched mint marks, die cracks, and clipped planchets. These errors happened by accident at the mint, but today they make a coin unique, desirable, and highly valuable. Combine a rare error with immaculate condition, and suddenly you have a coin that can send the price into the stratosphere. Just imagine cleaning out an old box, opening a forgotten album, or going through your grandparents' coin stash and stumbling upon a perfect 1957 wheat penny with mirror-like fields and bright red glow. At first it looks like nothing, just a simple penny. But once you know its true potential, your heart starts racing. One small discovery could change your entire day, or maybe even your entire life. That is the magic of coin collecting. Hidden treasures are still out there, waiting for the right eyes to notice them. So don't underestimate this humble 1-cent coin. Check the color, check the condition, check the mint mark, and look closely for errors. You never know what you might have. And now, as promised, here is the moment you've been waiting for. A top-graded 1957 wheat penny in extraordinary condition has reached an unbelievable $95,000.